Everybody, please stand up and let us pray. Miss Buyo, can you please lead us in prayer? Good afternoon, everyone. How are you today? Okay, that's nice to hear, class. How about the others? That's great. Okay, class, before you take your seat, can you please pick up the trashes and arrange your seats properly? Okay, so class, I have your attendance here now. Who is absent today? Wow, none? Okay, give yourself a round of applause. Class, here in our classroom, we have rules to follow. Here are our classroom rules. Everyone, please read. Be ready to learn. Respect everyone at all times. Raise your hand if you want to speak. Cooperate and participate in the class. And listen when others are talking. Okay, class, is our classroom rules understood? Okay, that's great. Before we start our lesson, I have prepared a pre-test for all of you. So, get one per sheet of paper and answer these 5 items pre-test and choose the correct answer. Choose you think what is the correct answer. Okay, I will give you 5 minutes to answer this. Okay, class, are you done? Okay, so please exchange paper with your classmates and check it honestly. Okay, who wants to answer number 1? Okay, yes, Miss Jaya, what is your answer? Oh, your answer is letter B. Okay, that's correct. Okay, number 2, who wants to answer? Okay, please raise your hand. Yes, Miss Abalo. Letter C, try again. Who wants to answer? Okay, the correct answer is letter B. Okay, number 3, who wants to answer number 3? Yes, Miss Jane? Okay, correct. The correct answer is letter B. How about number 4? Okay, try again, Miss Mablon, try again. How about you, Mr. Rosani? What's your answer? Okay, the correct answer is letter C. And last number 5. Who wants to answer? What's your answer? Okay, very good. The correct answer is letter C. Who got the perfect score? Wow, very good. How about who got 4 points? Okay. Very good, everyone. So, since everything is set, I believe everyone is ready to start the day. But let us have a short recap about what we have tackled last time. What was our previous lesson, class? Yes, Miss Sahipno? Okay, yes. Our previous lesson is all about the story of Blowfish by Manyoshu. Okay, what is the story all about? Yes, Miss Bruce? Okay, correct. Okay, class, let us give Miss Sahipno and Miss Bruce a round of applause. Okay. Class, are you ready for a new lesson? Okay, that's good. Before we continue or before we start our lesson, let us have our motivational activity first. Our motivational activity is titled Pick and Place Manyoshu versus Kokinshu. Manyoshu versus Kokinshu. So I have prepared, okay, wait. Please read the direction, class. Okay. So, I have here color yellow and color orange cards. So, I will give 2 groups a set of identical characteristics and you will guess what characteristics best fits each characteristic. Is it in Manyoshu or in Kokinshu? So you're going to put the characteristic here. So you're going to fall in line. And then I will count 1 to 3. After I count 1 to 3, you're going to raise who will put it first here or who will put it first here. So this will measure if you already know something about our lesson today. Am I understood, class? Okay, so group yourselves into 2. Let's start counting from 1 to 2. Okay, and please form a line. Okay. This is for group 1, color yellow, and this is for group 2, color orange. So, let's start our game. Are you ready? Yes, okay. Okay, class, did you enjoy our activity? Okay, that's very good. Later on, after we discuss the different characteristics of Manyoshu and Kokinshu, we will know who wins the game. Okay, we'll check it later, and of course, the winner will have a prize. Okay. Okay, before we continue, class, kindly please read our classroom objectives. Okay, class, thank you. Okay, so is everything understood about our classroom objectives? Okay, thank you, that's great. Okay, let's start our lesson about the Japanese poetry, the Manyoshu and Kokinshu. So, Japan, or also known as the land of the rising sun, is known for its beauty. But did you know, class, that aside from its beauty, it also rich when it comes to its poetic traditions? And today, well, we will going to know it, or we will going to explore what are those different anthologies of Japanese literature. Okay? So we'll dive into that lesson. But before that, I will show you some examples of poem or an excerpt from the Manyoshu and Kokinshu, and you will try to identify or try to figure out what's the theme or the message of the poem. And I want you to share your insights or observations about the poem. Is that okay? Okay, thank you. So first poem is, who wants to read and share their insights? Okay, yes, Miss Akias. Yes, very good, Miss Akias. You're right. The poem about the cherry blossoms flower, it explores the theme of the beauty of the nature. Okay, thank you, Miss Akias. Next, who wants to read? Okay, yes, Miss Marquez. Okay, so Miss Marquez, what do you think is the theme or the message of the poem? Okay, that's right. It's about the sadness of the sadness in the heart of the author or the speaker. How about the poem number 3? Who wants to read and guess its theme? Yes, Miss Fernando. Okay. Yes, that's correct. It's also about a unreturned love. So the author might be sad when he or she is writing this poem. Okay, with that, let's proceed to the Manyoshu, or one of the most important treasures of the Japanese literature. Okay, who wants to read the presentation? Yes, Ms. Dubagpi, please read the presentation. Okay, thank you, Ms. Dubagpi. So class, Manyoshu means collection of 10,000 leaves. So if we translate the word Manyoshu, it will automatically translate into collection of 10,000 leaves. But remember that it is not literally saying that it's 10,000 leaves. Okay? So the leaves in the ancient Japan often symbolize or represents individual poems. So when we say 10,000 leaves, meaning it represents a huge number of poems in one collection. So it's like a tree with full of leaves. So the book with full of leaves or book of poems will be more beautiful. That's why Manyoshu is a collection of 10,000 leaves. Also, this is important because this is the oldest existing anthology of Japanese poetry. When we say anthology, class, this is all about, this is a published collection of poetry. So it is the oldest existing anthology of the Japanese poetry. So we need to say it was really important, it was really, memorable to everyone during the ancient Japan. And it was compiled around 759 AD during the Nara period. And what's more about amazing this collection of poems in this Manyoshu is that it includes voices of people from different walks of life, like the emperors, nobles, soldiers, peasants, farmers, owners, and many more. We can see that it has such a wide range of emotion because of the different people wrote here in the Manyoshu. And it was believed that, widely believed that the last compiler of the Manyoshu is, who is the last compiler? Yes, it's Otomo no Yakamuchi. Otomo no Yakamuchi, and this is a trivia class, trivia about him. He contributed over 400 poems in the Manyoshu. You see, that's a very great number. That's a lot of poems, and he contributed that in the Manyoshu. So class, a little bit background about why people wrote poems during the Nara period or the ancient Japan is because during those times there was still no television, no gadgets, no phones. So people wrote poems to communicate their feelings, and they will write poems to their loved ones. If they are traveling, they will write poems about that. And yeah, the everyday life of what are they doing, they are writing that. Okay, did you understand it? So far, you don't have any question, class? Okay, thank you. Next, by the way, this is the Manyoshu, the picture of the Manyoshu, and this is the visual picture image here, the 1,000 poems from the Manyoshu. Okay, now let's proceed to the content and structures of the Japanese poetry Manyoshu. Okay, who wants to read the presentation? Yes, Miss Baliskin. Thank you, Miss Baliskin. So, Manyoshu has over 4,500 poems, and it covers themes like daily life, love, nature, grief, and needs, and the impermanence of life, or the belief that life is changing and nothing lasts forever. Okay, do you believe in that? Okay, thank you. And it's also divided into 20 volumes or books, and it has 3 genres. What are those? We have Zoka, or miscellaneous songs. These are the banquets, the trips, or this is all about celebrations, beauty of nature's class. That's Zoka. Next is Somon, or love poems. Of course, this poem is all about for people who wants to confess their feelings or have a romantic relationship with others, and they want to write poems for them. And lastly, the banka or the elegies. These are the poems for mourning, or poems for the people who have passed away. Okay, what are the 3 genres? We have Zuka, Sumon, and banka. Okay, remember that, class, okay? Now let's proceed to its poetic style. So the poetic form used in the Manyoshu are chuka, or long poems, and tanka, or also known as the waka poems. In English, short poems. So the chuka, it can be many lines, but here in poetic form use class, they are following a Japanese syllable pattern 5-7-5-7-7. So in chuka, it can be many lines, but of course, it will still end in 7-7 patterns. And it is long and narrative. This often tell a story. On the other hand, tanka has only 5 lines compared to choka, which can reach over 100 lines. Here in tanka, it's only 5 lines with a syllable pattern 5-7-5-7-7. Total of 31 syllables. And most poems in Manyoshu are written in this form or in tanka form. There are also some siduka and boso kosikika, but they are just less common forms, and we're not gonna focus on that. If the choka is long and narrative, here in tanka it is short and emotional. You see the different class? Okay, that's great. Okay, now let's proceed to the organization. How does the poems in the Manyoshu organize? There are many poems in the Manyoshu, so it was loosely organized into chronological order rather than by topic. So we need to say the poems are grouped by when they was written rather than what they were talking about or what is the theme of the poem or lamang. And the language in writing in the Old Japan is the Old Japanese. The Old Japanese is the language used in the Manyoshu and was written in Manyogana. What is Manyogana? Okay, during the ancient Japan or during the Nara period, there was still no Japanese alphabet. So how did they write the poems or the Japanese poetry? They write it using the Manyogana, or they are using Chinese characters to write in poems. For example, in Japanese, the word yama, I'm not sure if I'm correct, but I think the word yama in Japanese is mountain. But in the Chinese, the yama is not mountain. But if the word sounds like yama, they will going to copy it, and because it has the same sounds with the Japanese. So it was really challenging and complicated to learn about or to read about in Manyoshu, but it was very great. Okay, did you understand it, class? Okay, thank you. Now let's meet the major poets of the Manyoshu. These are the major poets of the Manyoshu aside from what I have mentioned earlier. These are also the other major poets. We have Kakinomoto no Hitomoro. He is considered one of the greatest poets. It's like he's the Shakespeare of the Japanese. We also have Yamabe no Akihito, celebrated for landscape poetry. So he is writing about the beauty of nature, and he is using vivid images to describe the beauty of nature. We also have Yamanoe no Ukura. He focused more on human suffering, immorality, and sometimes poverty. And Lady Nakuta, she is one of the few notable female poets in Japanese literature. And class, out of 4,500 poems in the Manyoshu, 2,100 of them are written by the anonymous authors. So we didn't know who wrote those poems, but it was said that this was written by anonymous authors. Did you understand it? Okay, so with that, I want you to show some of the poems from the Manyoshu. Okay, everyone, please read the poems from Otomo Yakamuchi. Okay, thank you. And another one from this side, please read the poem from Yamabe no Akihito. Okay, thank you. And last one, from this side, please read the poem written by Lady Nakuta. Okay. So, class, by reading these poems, what did you notice or what did you feel? What did you feel while reading these poems? Okay, yes, Miss Ashley. What can you say about the poem? Okay, thank you, Miss Ashley. Class, let us give Miss Ashley a jeepney clap. Do you know that? Okay, so this is how jeepney clap is done. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Beep, beep. Good job. Okay, everyone, please do what I do or the jeepney clap. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Beep, beep. Good job. Okay, thank you, Miss Ashley. Can see it. Okay, at this moment, so, okay, by the way, class, did you understand the Manyoshu? Okay, so that's good. At this moment, we're going to have a activity. This activity is called Pick Your Feelings, Face Your Question. So everyone, please read the direction. Okay, thank you. But before I will ask some questions, of course, I will going to randomly pick a student by asking some random things. By the way, these are the emojis that you will pick. So, you will going to pick based on what did you feel right now, or if you're, what's a bit closer about your feelings right now. We have inspired emoji, motivated, curious, sad, in love, sleepy, hungry, and happy. Did you understand? Okay, thank you. So, let's start. Okay, so, class, give me a number from 1 to 10. Oh, so 2. 1, 2. Okay, Miss Catalino. Okay, Miss Catalino, give me a name of your classmate that starts with letter J. Oh, Miss Judith. Miss Judith, please stand and answer this question. Miss Judith, what are you feeling right now? Oh, you are hungry. So Miss Judith is hungry. So since you picked the hungry emoji, this is your question. Miss Judith, what is the main poetic form used in Manyoshu? Okay, very good, class. Let's give Miss Judith a round of applause. That's correct. That is Chuka and Tanka. Very good, Miss Judith. Another one. Miss Judith, please give me a number from 1 to 5. 1 to 5, Miss Judith. Okay, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Miss Akias. Okay, please stand. Miss Akias, when is your birth month? Oh, February. Okay. Who's in the class with the same birth month with Miss Akias? Oh, it's Miss Saba. Miss Saba, please stand. Okay, Miss Saba, what is your What is your emoji? Oh, so you are sleepy. Okay, okay, let me get the sleepy emoji. Since you pick up the sleepy, this is your question. What does Manyoshu means in English? Misama, one. Okay, that's very good. It's the collection of 10,000 words. Okay, thank you. Okay, last. Okay, last Miss Saba, give me a number. Oh, it's 3. 1, 2, 3. Miss Irish. Miss Irish. What is your emoji? Oh, you're in love. Miss Irish is in love. So Miss Irish, since you choose the in love emoji, this is your question. Give one type of people who contributed poems in the Manyoshu. Okay, one. Okay, thank you, Miss Irish. You're right. One of the people who contributed in the Manyoshu is the farmers, or the farmers are also the people who contributed in the Manyoshu. Okay, class, did you enjoy our activity? Okay, thank you. With that, let's proceed to another treasures of the Japanese literature, which is the Kokinshu. Okay, Kokinshu means collection of ancient and modern. Who wants to read? Okay, yes, Mr. Hirosani, please read our presentation. Okay, thank you. So the Kokinshu or the Kokinwakushu means collection of ancient and modern poems. And it is the first imperial anthology of the Japanese poetry. When we say imperial anthology class, it was published or it was compiled under the rule of an emperor or someone who has power. And the Kokinshu was compiled during the Heian period, around 905 BC, and it was commissioned by Emperor Daiko. What is the purpose? The purpose is to compile and preserve the best of classical and contemporary Japanese poetry, showing the elegance of courtly style. Okay, did you understand it, class? Okay. So, class, if the Manyoshu has over 4,500 poems, how about in Kokinshu? What do you think? Does it has less or more poems? Yes, Miss Balestin? Oh, okay. Thanks for guessing. Yes, Miss Berse? Okay, thank you for guessing, class. So, the answer is, okay, it contains 1,111 poems. So, meaning to say, it has fewer poems than the Manyoshu. And here, if in the Manyoshu it has chuka or long poems and tanka or short poems, the poetic form in the Kokinshu is mostly entirely in tanka or in short 31 syllables. With the pattern of, Isakyas, what is the pattern? Yes, it's 5, 7, 5, 7, 7. Very good. Okay, and it was also divided into 20 books or thematic sections. And what are the major themes in Kokinshu? We have seasons. What are the seasons? We have springs, autumns, different seasons, love, travels, learning, and miscellaneous topics, or the other various topics during those times. And by the way, class, this is the picture, but I don't think if this is really the actual picture of the Kokinshu, but this is how it is done, how it is right. That's on the left side. That's the Kokinshu. Now, let's proceed to the organization in the Kokinshu. How is the poem in the Kokinshu organized? Okay. Okay, please, Miss Saba, please read. Thank you, Miss Saba. So, the poems in the Kokinshu are arranged by theme and emotional flow, not by timeline. So, compared to the Manyoshu, it was arranged chronologically. Here, it was arranged by its theme. Okay, I remembered the theme earlier. What are the themes? I've mentioned earlier. Yes, Miss Eliza. Okay, very good, class. Let us give Miss Eliza a very good clap. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, thank you. Miss Eliza, please sit. Okay. And the language in writing in the Japanese is the classical Japanese. And this reflects the Heian court during the Heian period. It also emphasizes elegance, grace, and subtle emotions, focuses on the refined states and sensitivity of the Heian court. During those time class, when in Manyoshu, it covers a wide range of voices from people from all walks of life. We have the emperors, nobles, peasants, farmers, and many more. When it comes to Kokinshu, the people who write poems here are more like what we call more on elite or more on people who much higher education compared to others. They are highly educated men and women, and mostly they are court nobles, mga aristocrats. Those are the people compared to the Manyoshu, which is from all the people. So we can see the difference between them, right? Okay. Next, let's meet all the major poets or the primary compliers of the Manyoshu. So Mr. Joshua, please read. Okay, thank you, Mr. Joshua. So, aside from other court nobles, these are the major poets of the Kokinshu. We have Kino Churayuki, Kino Tomonori, Oshikuchi no Mitsuri, Mibo no Tadamini, and also many poems also came from anonymous court poets, earlier Heian era writers. So, there are some poems here in Kokinshu that was written by anonymous. Okay? So these are the major poets of the Kokinshu. And now, did you understand it, class, the Kokinshu? Okay, with that, let us look at some poems and see what the emotions they express. These are the poems from the Kokinshu. Oh, by the way, these are the other important features of the Kokinshu. We have this is the first anthology to focus deliberately on emotional flows between poems because it is arranged by themes, so the flow of the emotions is very easy, not very conflict. And it set the literary standard for centuries. Later imperial anthologies followed its model. The tone, more pessimistic, sorrowful compared to the Manyoshu, and it highlights fragility of life, sadness of love, you know, the unreturned love, the heartbroken, and the changing seasons. We have different seasons, and the Kokinshu has been divided based on its season. Okay, these are the poems. Okay, who wants to read and read? Okay, Miss Tan, please read the poem written by Kino Tomonori. Okay, thank you, Miss Tan. Another poem. This poem was written by an anonymous Miss Kyla. Thank you. And by Kino Churiaki, can you please read it, Miss Peria? Okay. Class, let us give Miss Tan, Miss Kyla, and Miss Peria a fireworks clap. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yay! Okay, thank you, class. So, now, let's proceed to, okay, I will ask you some questions, okay? So, based on what we have learned today, what you have discussed today, what do you think, or what are the difference between Manyoshu and Kokinshu? Okay, who wants to answer the difference between the Manyoshu and Kokinshu? Yes, Mr. Moreno, what are the difference between Manyoshu and Kokinshu? Okay, thank you, Miss Moreno. Class, let us give Miss Moreno a mosquito clap. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. A round of applause. Okay, thank you, Mr. Moreno. Yes, one of the differences of the Manyoshu and Kokinshu is that in Manyoshu, this was written by people from the society like the emperors, the nobles, the peasants. While in Kokinshu, it was written by people mostly with highly educated, elite people, right? That's the difference also. Another one, yes, Mr. Joshua. Okay, thank you, Mr. Joshua. Class, let us give Mr. Joshua a very good clap. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Very good, very good, very good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Very good, very good, very good. Thank you, Mr. Joshua. Okay, class, one of the difference between them is that the numbers of poems, of course, in Manyoshu it has over 4,500 poems, and the Kokinshu has much fewer poems, which is 1,111 poems only. Okay? And thank you for your answer, class. Let's move on to the table of comparison between the Manyoshu and Kokinshu. Here you can see the difference between the Manyoshu and Kokinshu with their different aspects. You can read it, but this is the summarize of the difference. So class, going back to our motivational activity earlier, we're going to check your activity if who is the winner, okay? So let's see. Okay, so the group 1 got only 2 points, while the group 2 got 4 points. So meaning to say group 4 is the winner. Congratulations, group 4. You deserve it. And you're good at guessing. So here is your award. And later on, I will give you rewards. Okay. Okay? So now let's move on to the final activity. Are you excited? Okay, with that, this is our final activity. The title is Show Me What You Got. Manyoshu versus Kokinshu. So class, please read the direction. Okay, please group yourselves into 4. Okay, so class, please go here, one representative from each group. And pick some envelopes. Inside these are the tasks that we need to do. Okay. Okay, so here are the general guidelines. Before you open your envelope, here are the general guidelines. Everyone, please read. Okay, you only have 10 minutes to prepare. Okay? And you can also use some props or music to enhance your activity. Okay? Okay, group 1, what did you got? Okay, group 1 got the news reporting. Also, you're going to use to report what is the difference between the Manyoshu and Kokinshu. How about the group 2? Oh, you're going to create a short jingle showing the differences between Manyoshu and Kokinshu. How about the group 3? Okay, we're going to act one of the poems. So, inside the envelopes, I have chosen some poems, and you're only allowed to choose one poem, and then you're going to act it out. What's the message or what's the poem all about? Okay, did you understand it? Okay, and lastly, which is the group 4, I'm sure you get the rap battle. So it's like a debate class. You're going to debate who's much better. Is it Manyoshu or Kokinshu? And you know, did you understand? Okay. Okay. Before you start, this is the rubrics, the criteria for judging. We have the content and accuracy, 25%. Creativity and originality, 25%. Relevance to the task, 25%. And group collaboration, 25%. A total of 100%. So, good luck everyone. You may start preparing. Okay, congratulations everyone. You did a very good performance. I am amazed. So, I am really sure that you really understand the difference between Manyoshu and the Kokinshu. Because you showed me, you proved it right because of your outstanding performance. So, before we end our discussion, who wants to summarize our lesson? Yes, Miss Berce. Okay, thank you, Miss Berce, class. Let us give Miss Berce a what a nice clap. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What a nice. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What a nice. Okay, thank you, Miss Berce. You may sit. Okay, thank you, class. And before that, this is your assessment. Okay, this is a short essay only. In a 1-word sheet of paper, answer this question in 1 paragraph only. Which poetry collection do you prepare the most? Manyoshu or Kokinshu? And why? Okay, answer it in a short paragraph only. And assignment, do some advanced reading about the different neighbors, the Middle East, the Israel, and Persia, and the Arabia. Okay, do you have any question or is everything good, class? Okay, with that, thank you everyone. I really appreciate your cooperation, and that's all. And I hope you really learned something today. Thank you, class.